Apple bonnet on her head. True, she spread online, no dread. Fake ones fearing what she said. Realness, living, keep it fed. AppleBonnetChronicles. Speak the truth in miracles. No fake can stand the test. She put those lies to rest. Scrolling through that viral feed, finding folks she got the heat. Truth or threat she plants the seed. Real life lessons all you need. AppleBonnetChronicles. Speak the truth in miracles. No fake can stand the test. She put those lies to rest. She don't bend, she stands so tall. Realest blogger, hear the call. Influencers shake and fall. Her truth, it conquers all. AppleBonnetChronicles. Speak the truth in miracles. No fake can stand the test. She put those lies to rest.
Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? Hey, Kiara. Hey, Miss Carolyn. Hey, Jabari. Gabriella. Hey, Kai. How's everybody doing this afternoon? I hope everybody's day is going good thus far. So, I am not going to keep y'all long. And if I'd known that I didn't have my meeting today, I would have started earlier. That was the plan anyway. But my meeting, I read it wrong in my calendar. It's not until February. So here we are. Hey, Jen. Hey, Neff. So we're going to get into a couple of things today. The main thing is with Devon Mayo and Tim Montague. As you all know, that's the whole thing centered around Brenay Kennard. Okay. Devon had reopened his lawsuit against Tim for $3.3 million. Okay. That he did. But we're going to get into that. But before we do, I need to talk about what came across my feed yesterday and maybe some of you all's feed in reference to Lynn Jones. If you don't know who that is, Lynn Jones is a reporter with the Jacksonville Free Press. And she kind of went viral over her comments to the head coach of the Jacksonville Jaguars, Liam Coen. And as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and put her up here so y'all can see who she is. Okay, that is Lynn Johnson. I'm sorry, not Lynn Johnson, Lynn Jones. I'm sorry. Okay. So we're going to also see what she said to Liam Coen, which sparked so much debate on social media that end up being ridiculous. Okay.
Head up, okay?
Thank
And
you.
ladies and gentlemen, Duval, you the one, all
Thank
right?
you,
You
ma'am.
keep it going, we got another season, okay?
I appreciate
Take
it.
care and much continued success to you and the entire team.
Thank you, ma'am.
I'm going to play that again because I don't think it showed up for y'all.
Congratulations on your success, young man.
Thank
You
you.
hold your head up, all right? You guys have had a most magnificent season.
Thank
And you
you.
did a great job out there today.
Appreciate
So you
it.
just hold your head up, okay?
Thank
And
you,
ladies
ma'am.
and gentlemen, Duval, you the one, all
Thank you,
right? You
ma'am.
keep it going, we got another season, okay?
I appreciate
Take
it.
care and much continued success to you and the entire team.
Thank you, ma'am.
Now, with this, Miss Jones got so much backlash because um, some reporters said that she was unprofessional. Now, when it came across my feed, she had me tearing up bad. Like, is she talking to me? But you had people saying, "Oh, she need her credentials checked, or she need her credentials stripped." And even one guy on Twitter, he even said that she was trying to imply that the backlash was racist. She never said that. She never implied it. Okay. But what I noticed was the only people that had a problem with what she said to Liam Coen were you Mayo sapiens. Okay. Y'all were the only people that had a problem. Okay. Because the black folks, they had no problem. The black folks, they had not one problem with what she said to this man. Okay. And she stated that there was no need for her to go in there and try to dissect plays. She didn't have a question because the season had ended. But you all are trying to question her credentials as a reporter. She's been covering the Jacksonville Jaguars since 95. She's been with the Jacksonville Free Press since 2008. And you're questioning her. Okay, no. It's baffling that these milk crickets want to get up here and say, she's trying to insinuate that the comments were racist, which she never did. But if you thought that what she said was that she was trying to insinuate that it was racist, then maybe you are racist. But yet, y'all be the same ones that will sit there and teach your kids that if anything is wrong, they get lost or whatever, to find a black woman or a black family because you know they will be okay. But you had a problem with this woman, this black woman, this 64-year-old black woman speaking life into Liam Coen. Something's definitely wrong with y'all if that's a problem. Okay. I don't think she did anything wrong. The community doesn't think she did anything wrong. Okay. She did what she's supposed to do. Okay. And let her continue to do it. All right. Now, we're going to get into, oh Lord, we're going to get into the foolishness, y'all. So on December 9th, no, I'm sorry, not December 9th, I'm sorry, January 9th, Devon went back to Wake County to reopen the lawsuit he had against Tim Montague, aka that man that Brenay took from Akira. Okay. So yesterday, Tim responded. No. I didn't say lip. I said milk crickets, milk crickets. That's what I said. So yesterday, Tim responded to Devon's reopening of the case. Okay, so we're going to be looking at his response as well. Now, first we're going to look at Devon's his filing. Now, mind you, Devon is represented by the same attorney that represented Akira. Okay, Attorney Robin. Okay, so we're going to look at what he had opened up in filing. And mind you, all this is after Tim and Brenay went on Dr. Phil. And I told y'all that Dr. Phil tricked Brenay and Tim into talking about things they had no business talking about. He also tricked them into admitting that they were together prior to Tim and Akira's separation. Okay? So this is okay. Let me see if I can get this for y'all up a little bit more. And I'm not going to read it all the way through. I'm just going to give y'all the basis of it. So now, on December 10th of 2024, Devon had filed an amended complaint for alienation of affection and criminal conversation. Okay, so he wasn't able to serve Tim within the allotted time frame. Now, on September 26th of 2025, he was able to achieve service and Tim was served. But the judge in October of 2025, he entered an inactive order without prejudice. Okay. So he is wanting the courts to reopen the case and put it back on the docket. All right. That's basically what he filed on the 9th. Now, here comes Hippie Timmy. Hippie Timmy here. He responded. And basically what he is saying, now mind you, Tim is also being represented pro se. And if you don't know what pro se is, he's doing the same thing that Brenay over there did, representing himself. Okay, have we not learned from November? Apparently not. Okay. So Tim is saying that he does not see a need of the reopening of the case because of what the judge did by making it inactive. Okay. He basically is, I think he used Chat GPT because, if anybody would told him what without prejudice mean, he wouldn't even file this. He would have just, just accepted. So the only thing out of Tim's response is that what Tim, baby, what you don't realize is that the judge did put the case inactive, but without prejudice, which means that Devon can come back and reopen if he want to. Baby, it says that on the paperwork. Okay. And and let me tell you something, Hips. It's mighty funny how you don't want to go in court and talk about this, but you and Bitback over there don't mind going to Tamron Hall. You don't mind going on Dr. Phil. Hell, who's to know? You may accept the invitation from Steve Wilkos. We don't know that shit, but you have no problem going on national TV trying to make it seem like you all are innocent. And you're not. You're not innocent. Not by a long shot. Okay? No, not by a long shot. Let me say this. Brenay and Tim always say that Akira gave them permission to be together. Did Devon give you permission to be together? You all always want to talk about Akira, but you're not talking about Devon. You're not talking about him. And see, the thing is that I believe he has more dirt on them than Akira did. Like, sir, let's see here. Okay. Now, in Devon's initial filing, okay, in his initial filing, we go up here. Is this his filing? Because it was like 23. Is it 23 pages long or something like that? But in his initial filing, I'll blow it up. Devon, okay, that's not it. Hold on. That's not it. That's Tim. That's hippies. Oh, I didn't put the initial filing up there. Is this the initial filing? I think I named I think I named it wrong. Okay, here's the initial filing. I apologize, y'all. I'm so sorry. Okay, so in Devon's initial filing, okay, when it came to him filing this lawsuit against Hips, he was stating that he became aware of Tim's affair with Brenay in January 2024. 2024. But in 2021, Tim had initiated inappropriate conduct towards Brenay by laying down beside her in a compromising position. That's 2021, y'all. But see, Bit back over there want to sit there and act like, oh, I've been silent for 2 years. 2 years, honey. 2 years of what? And that goes to show you right there, they've been doing this all the while. They've been doing this all the while. Now, Devon says 2024. And again, when it goes back to Dr. Phil. Okay, it goes back to Dr. Phil. Dr. Phil brought up 2024, and it's like, oh, no. We didn't get into a romantic relationship until after, Tim and Akira separated, which was what, March 2025, which was a lie. Now, Dr. Phil asked her the same question in a different way. Then she said they had a romantic relationship like fallish 2024. But you said you didn't have a relationship with him until after they separated, which would have been March 2025. Devon says that he became known of your affair in January 2024. Sparkling, yes. But again, they never talk about Devon. They always want to talk about Akira. No, it's Devon too. Now, Hippie Timmy, I got to ask you a question. Okay, I have to ask you a question. Seeing as though, Devon is suing you for $3.3 million. Was she worth it? Hey, the same question they asked her as when Akira sued her for $1.75 million. They asked Brenay, were you worth it? Was the love worth it? Initially, she said no, but she said you were worth it. Now I'm asking you, Hips, is Brenay worth $3.3 million? Okay. I bet you she ain't. Y'all are in a relationship full of damn dick. Full of damn debt. There is no way. And y'all think this, you think people keep coming down on you, but it's y'all going on this big old tour like you didn't do anything wrong. So you, Brenay, you owe Akira 1.75, and your appeal will be denied. Okay. And your interest is still going up by the damn day. And then Hips, Devin is suing you for damn 3.3. She went getting ticket to the Cowboy game. And listen, and for what? And why? Why? Why would I sit there and keep spending money on you and you ain't doing nothing? And really, to be honest, he ain't about nothing. Y'all went down there to film a TV show and take y'all big back asses back home. She don't want to go no damn game. She want to do the show, eat, and go back home. That's it. They got a rude awakening. They really do. If they think that this is going to go away. And Tim, if you think that the judge is not going to reopen this, he can. And he more than likely will. They have Attorney Robin. You are pro se. And hell, I thought that, Brenay was, paying for you an attorney. You see, it's funny how he picked up all the weight that Devin lost. Hey. That's how it goes. Okay. Oh, you thought that maybe, Brenay had it all together because she's making all this money on social media, this, that, and the third, and she don't have nothing right now. She's making money, but y'all got to pay what you got to pay. Y'all gonna be paying these folks back for the rest of their damn days. Okay. So this is just the beginning. And I thought they had a court date this month, but obviously I was wrong. Now I will tell you this. Devin still has a case on Brenay for alimony. Okay. They still haven't, got that, squared away. Division of assets and things of the like. Okay. Because guess what? He was sitting there at home cooking and cleaning and, doing all the things while you sitting up there basically sleeping behind his back. Hi, Portia. So this is going to be an ongoing story, developing, probably by the day. Crafty. Let me tell you something. When I saw a picture of them two when they were younger, I think they were freshmen in high school or something like that. He looked sneaky. He still looks sneaky. And the fact that he cheated on Akira 10 times, but then he decided to sit there and settle down with Brenay. Oh, don't think he's not going to do it, to you. All right. And hell, who's to say he hasn't? That's why, you want to be up under his ass, going with him to working things. Hell, if you finna go to work with him, he works at a gym. If you want to sit there and go to work with him, then work out. You see, Corinne, she ain't got no problem working out. All right. The way you get them is the way you're going to lose them. Trust me. No, he doesn't. No, he works at a gym. He works at a gym. He sells fitness plans or something like that. And he said he's a personal trainer, which I know that's a damn lie because he don't look like he's training his damn self. Okay. But Devon has reopened a lawsuit against Tim for $3.3 million. Devon still has filings against Brenay for alimony. Tim responded. Yes, I wonder what's going on. Tim has responded, not wanting the case to be reopened, but more than likely the judge will. Since, they have gone on tour to these shows and incriminate themselves, more than likely Brenay's appeal will be denied. How he have a job and not paying child support, it beats me. Well, you know how. Look, I think she had received one full payment since I think in November or December. She received one full payment, but she hadn't received the payment since. And mind you, this is the same person that Brenay wants to have kids with. He can't even take care of the one he got now. And who's to say that he wants more kids? Okay. But, excuse you. Do I think she's pregnant? It's her. Are y'all talking about that that sonogram that's going around? If she is, why? You bringing a child into some confusion. Y'all are not in the position to bring any. He's not taking care of the ones he got now. Bit back. Why would you want to get pregnant at this moment in time? Or to say that, you can have kids too. Y'all need to be worrying about these millions you're going to have to sit here and pay out. He's going to have to worry about, the child support. He got 2 other kids he had to sit here and take care of for 18 years. And he can't do that working at no damn gym. And if you are pregnant, you're just getting pregnant to prove a point to people. Okay, and that's the wrong thing to do, to sit here and do something to prove a point to people, and then you're really not happy once it happens. It doesn't make sense. So if she is, then she just bring that child into confusion, and trust and believe Akira's not going to she's not. I don't think Akira will be at the point where, you had that. Our kids are siblings. She's not going to go with that off the rip. If she is, that baby's going to look just like her sister's youngest. Ooh, I see what you're saying there. I see what you're saying. And see, I don't know what Akira kids look like, but this is my opinion. Okay, I've seen Korean girls, okay, and yeah, that youngest one, it looks sneaky just like Tim. I'm just saying, okay, I'm just saying, okay, got that same nose and everything. If you look at him when he was younger, same face and all. I tell no lies. Because when I saw the little girl, I said, "Ooh, she look just like Tim." Mm-mm. What did you say? Showing people how to take chip clean. Really, really, Tosh, really. But y'all, that is it though for today. I do have some other things I do want to talk about, but I'll do that later on. I'm not going to do that right now. Um, oh, and I do want to say this. That's it has nothing to do with Brenay or Tim or Devon. Um, Amoy, Amoy. Um, I understand that you got well, to you it's a new car. You got a 2014 Dodge Charger. Okay. Um, if we have to see you in every post that you make with that damn car, because you act like you ain't never had nothing. Okay. Um, but be happy. Okay, congratulations to you. But it's more to just buying a car. You also have insurance. You also have maintenance. And seeing as though that is a 2014 that you bought for $10,000 off rip, and you think it ain't gonna have no problems, you are sadly mistaken. It's a 2014 Charger. Okay, you should have taken a mechanic with you to look that car over, because I guarantee you they fixed it up enough. Something goes wrong. Okay, Chargers, people run them in the ground. Okay, and I know it has high mileage, but see, you wouldn't know that because you don't have nobody to sit there and tell you. And James damn sure ain't gonna sit there and tell you, because he's going to be too busy driving it. Okay, so every post that we see, you getting out that car looking like a ghetto Cruella de Vil, tone it down. Okay, you act like you the first person to ever have a car, and you're not. All right. And Taj, you're saying Krishan is out of control. I'm going to say this about Krishan real quick. I saw that she had posted a song that she did, um, Christian base. Let me tell you this. I don't know if she recorded that before Blue had got out of jail or after. To me, right now, it don't even damn matter, because you're playing in people's faces. Okay, you did that shit when you was on parole, going to church. Oh, you're not drinking, you're not drugging, you're around family, you're doing, everything right, until your ass got up off them damn papers, and you want to sit there and show your ass. Okay. So the whole Christian thing with you, Krishan, it ain't working. And I know somebody had asked me yesterday, should uh, um, Krishan Jr. be removed from her custody? And I said yes. He should have been removed at birth. He should have been removed at birth. See, that's why her ass went to Baltimore to have that baby. Okay, and I'm surprised they didn't test him for drug use, but it probably was too late then. Okay, but let me tell you something. It was anybody else that sat there and was drinking and drugging while they're pregnant, that baby would have been snatched up as soon as it popped out her damn coochie. Okay, so the baby should have been taken at birth. He's going to need a lot of PT. He's going to need a lot of OT. He's 2 years old and he's still being carried around like he's an infant. He can't stand on his own. He can't walk. And someone asks, is he even eating solid foods? I don't even know. You're not getting him the help that he needs. And it's not like you don't have the means. So basically, it's child, in my eyes, it's child neglect. Okay? It's child neglect. Hi, Miss Sharon. I don't follow Krishan like that. I just hear about Krishan through social media and, and all the bullshit that she does. That's it. I have no desire to follow her for her shenanigans. Okay? I don't. He had a really bad cough. Hey, don't even take him to the pediatrician. Okay, and Taj, you said 10,000 before interest. No, the car, Amoy's car was $9,995, and he said he had 10,000. Now you know good and well you need tag and title. Mm-hmm. Yeah. But that's all. She doesn't take care of him at all. He's an accessory to her, basically. And let me tell you something. Blueface ain't shit. Blueface mama ain't shit. Krishan family ain't shit, because someone should have stepped in and did something. Okay, everybody, the board is surrounded by ain't shit people. Okay, he came into this world with no chance in hell. Okay, give him to someone who's going to love on him and take care of him the proper way, because you're not going to do it. You put out here like, oh, he saved me. No, you use him as a prop to get to get your time lesson and things of that while you were in jail. And somebody said that he even thrived when he was with the sister. He should have stayed with the sister. That's just my opinion. Okay, that's it. That's all. But you all, I'm not gonna keep you all long. I know that some of you will have to get back to work, and I have things to do. But I do have other things I do need to talk about, but not on this level. But I do thank you all for joining. If you have not subscribed, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button. And if you want to join the membership, you can, because I will be dropping some content in there as well, only for the members only. And also subscribe to my backup channel, AB Chronicles 2. That's the number 2, because I will start putting unsolved cases over there, but with a spin. Okay, I will be taking real unsolved cases. Okay. And I'll be changing all the details. So, I'm not going to put, people out there, on Front Street, but it's going to be a little twist. It's going to be someday something like I do with the anonymous files. Okay. And also, if you have a story that you want to tell, your story, I will put the link in the description after the video for you to go to the anonymous file link, submit your story, and I will tell it the way you want me to tell it. Okay. But I do appreciate you all. Your last day home? What you mean? What you mean, Chef? I hope it's nothing bad. Oh, you have to go back to work. Oh, you are off work. Well, I know that feeling. But I do thank you all for joining. Thank you for the likes, comments, and please subscribe. Okay. This helps me stay in the algorithm and helps me keep bringing you content. Okay. If you're not subscribing, then I feel like, okay, oh, well, they don't want it. Okay. So, that's all I ask. Just like, share, and subscribe, and even hype the video up afterwards. Okay. But I love you all. I thank you for joining for this live, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.
She don't bend, she stands so tall. Realist blogger, hear the call. Influencer, shake and fall. Her truth, it conquers all.